Zeal Education Society Pune presenting the micro-project work of the students. Hello friends, my name is Pilani Sankechandran and I am studying at Zeal Polytechnic Pune. Today I am telling you some information about our micro-project. I want to introduce our team. In our team there is 6 members. The project is done under the guidance of Professor Jadhav sir and the subject teacher Professor Omkar Wadje sir. Troubleshooting of the network is facing the many peoples, including that me. I don't know how to solve the problem of network troubleshooting, but after the working on our micro project, I got the solution, and just now I want to share my solution and experience about solving the troubleshooting network. First, we want to know what is network troubleshooting. Network troubleshooting is the collective measures and processes used to identify, diagnose and resolve problems and issues within a computer network. It is a systematic process that aims to resolve problems and restore normal network operation within a network. The first point is the objective. Describe the elements of an effective troubleshooting methodology. Follow a systematic troubleshooting process to solve networking problems. Use a variety of software and hardware tools to diagnose problems, discuss practical issues related to troubleshooting. As you hear, in the objective, you only follow the systematic process to solve networking problems. You can use variety software and hardware tools for diagnose problem. Objective is the basic step for the networking problem. Our second point is the troubleshooting methodology 1. Identify the symptoms, identify the scope of the problem, establish what has changed on the network, determine the most probable cause of the problem. In this step, you want to identify the symptoms and the scope of the problem. Then establish what has changed on the network. We can do. Identify the scope of the problem. Identify the scope of the problem. How many users or network segments are affected? When did the problem begin? If a problem is universal, if it affects the entire LAN, or when? You will naturally want to answer this question very quickly. We can do. Our third point is troubleshooting methodology 2. Determine the most probable cause of the problem. Verify user competency, recreate the problem. Verify the physical integrity of the network connection. Verify the logical integrity of the network connection. This step, first you determine the most probable cause of the problem. Then recreate the problem. Then you want to verify the physical integrity and logical integrity. Then the last step, troubleshooting methodology 3. Implement a solution test. The solution recognize the potential effect of the solution, document the solution. After completing 3 steps, then you can go on the 4th step. In the 4th step, implement the solution, then test the solution. Now identify the documented solution. Here gets to the problem will be solved of your network troubleshooting. Our team identify the 10 troubleshooting tips if you can't connect to the internet. First, look for the obvious. Look carefully of your computer or desktop. Second, rules out the false alarm. The false alarm like extension dust, spider web and loose sensor. You want to look in this fire alarm is anything in your desktop. Third, avoid the IP address complaint. Fourth, check for firewall modification. Fourth, check your wireless signal range. If your wireless signal range is low, you can face the network problem. 6. Confirm your network configuration. It is the most important tip for your network connection. 7. Troubleshoot and reset your router. 8. Find out if you have been blocked. 9. Check for and remove malware. 10. Contact your ISP. Now I am explaining you with the figure help. Figure 1. Simple flow chart of troubleshooting. As you can look, First, you want to collect information about your desktop and network connection. Then go to customize logs. Customize your logs. Then check access and security code of your desktop. Now follow an exception framework. Then use monetization tools. Now I am going on the summary. Before you can resolve a network problem, you must determine its cause. If you can't know the cause of your network problem, you can't solve the problem. The keys of the solving network problem is that approach them methodologically and logically. If you are solving the network problem, if you are working on the network troubleshooting problem, you want to act like you are a doctor and your desktop is a patient. After implementing your solution, test is to ensure that it works correctly. Be familiar with the different hardware-based troubleshooting tools. Be familiar with the different software-based troubleshooting tools. Most organizations operate as help desks. If you suspect a problem lies with a network component, one of the easiest ways to test your theory is to exchange that component for the function one. If you are solving the network troubleshooting problem, you want to be familiar with different hardware or software based troubleshooting tools. If you can't know the hardware and software of the troubleshooting tools, then you can find out the organization of the troubleshooting tools. Most organizations provide the troubleshooting hardware and software tools. If you get the network component problem, the best way is the exchange the component. Keep a list of hardware and software vendors for your networking equipment. Some organizations use a call tracking system in addition to communicating problems and solutions to your peers whenever you work on a network problem. You should follow up with the person who reported the problem. Organizations often implement change management system to methodology tracks change on the network. In the video, I told you to find a hardware and troubleshooting tools. To make your work easy, our team finds some hardware and troubleshooting tools. First, hardware tools. Cable testers, TTRS and OTRDS. Second, certifiers. Third, voltage event recorder. Fourth, protocol analyzers. Fifth, cable strippers. Sixth, multimeters. And 7, tone progress and or generators. It is the hardware tools. And the second, troubleshooting tools. Required tools vary depending on the job type. Always consider the safety of your data first. Many software diagnostic tools are available. In troubleshooting tools, you may not need any purchased software tools. So guys, I am hoping you like the video. You are able to now solve your network troubling problems. So once again, thank you for the watching.